Hey everybody, welcome back to another Sunday special. This is going to be the best race-damaged diecast in my collection. Now, what does that mean? Obviously, we did the customs a couple weeks back. This is going to be customs that are made from a base paint scheme. So the base paint scheme's there, they just add some extras to it. And what we're going to do is we're going to have two parts in this video. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18... 21, 24. So I got 24 total. We're basically going to, actually 25. I just pulled one off the shelf that I didn't even have in there. So now, there we go. Now I got 25. So we got 25 total. We're going to do, just in no particular order, the top 25. There's going to be probably some of my favorites towards the end in the other video, but I'm going to try and split them up and just do them as I can grab them, because I have a lot of them on the table. So the first one we're going to look at, this is a pretty simple one, but this is the Christopher Bell Iowa win. It comes from the standard paint scheme, from the Rude car. Now this car has a little bit of a mark there. You can see the front end, a few marks around the front end. It is an Iowa win, and then a mark back here on the number. So pretty darn simple. Obviously got into someone there and had the Goodyear lettering rubbed off of it, but very simple. Not much to build that like you have to do on it. A couple little marks here or there, but overall pretty darn simple. But it is still a nice car to have for the Iowa race win. Now, the next car on this list is in no particular order. This one's probably better than where I'm putting it, but I just don't have time to put all of these in order. There are so many of them. But this is the Joey Logano 2012 Pocono race win. Now, this is my first ever Cup race I attended. You can see it's signed by Joey and Joe Gibbs. Very cool. And then you see we got just different markings down the left side. We also have a shredded right rear tire, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So the right rear corner is a little bit shredded on it. You can see the tires kind of knocked around. Very few actual like big donut marks, but just enough tire detail and stuff on there. You can see it's kind of speckled with dirt around the front of this car. So not a crazy amount of detail, but a very well done car nonetheless. So windshield banner and some other things were done on that one, but for the most part, pretty base. Now, the next car we're going to look at is a new one that came into my collection. This one actually has confetti all over it, so this one's going to be pretty cool. But this is the 2015 Carl Edwards Coke 600 Subway car. And this one, you can see it's the base Subway paint scheme, but then we add some grill tape, confetti or Coke confetti bottles all over it, the banner on there. You can see just the dirt kind of sprinkled around on there. You go to the right side. Pretty darn clean, actually, with a little bit of confetti. You know, there's a little bit on the wheels and stuff, but for the most part, it's mostly the confetti that adds to this one. You can kind of see where it's a little foggy from the stuff getting sprayed around on it, but it is a Coke 600 car. I'm trying to think which, there's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, so I think they've made all of them so far. I think there's one other year, maybe 2010. Might have been, or 2011 was the last time they didn't make the Coke 600. No, it's 2010. But yeah, there's a few that hadn't yet made. But this is a 2015, one of the only ones to not get made in the last decade. And unfortunately, it was Carl Edwards' first win, the 19 car. And the next car on this list, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick a Kasey Kahne car out. This is going to be the 2006. I believe this is the Charlotte win. I have to double check and make sure. Yes, I believe this is the Charlotte win. So this is the 2006 Coke 600 car. You can see on the front, we've got dirt kind of scraped around there. We got a custom valence on there. You get to the left side, pretty clean, a little bit around the left rear. But overall, a very, very clean die cast most of the way around, which is pretty good. Helps the paint stay nice. But then you see around the left and right rear, around the wheels, there's some decent marks. And then on the front, we got some dirt and stuff as well. So overall, a fairly clean car, but a few little additions to make it match for the 2006 Coke 600 car. Now, the next car on this list is going to be a 2006 Kasey Kahne car again, except this one was the 2006 Xfinity Nationwide Series race, or Busch Series race at Fontana. He won in the Snuggle car, so this Snuggle logo had to be custom done. You can see it's kind of like painted over. You can kind of tell. It's pretty hard to see it, though. But that is a custom logo, and then obviously we got a custom windshield banner on there. Little bits of detail around here at the front. You know, those are pieces of tape up there on the grill, and then you know, little bits on the wheels and stuff. But for the most part, a very, very clean car. It is Fontana, so generally the cars didn't get too beat up because they wouldn't be able to keep going fast. They were very aero sensitive. So, but that is the 2006 Fontana Elite for Kasey Kahne. So that's our first 5 at the moment. Our next car on this list, we're going to go back to the Carl Edwards cars, and this one is going to be the 2016 Carl Edwards Bristol win. And this is with the Comcast business car. So you can see window net is down. We got confetti kind of all around it. A few marks around here on the front of the car. You see the tape around the grill area down there. The right side, we can see he got into the wall and scraped it up right there. Kept the right front clean, though, just kind of rubbed it with the back. We got tire tape on there. You can see the different rivet spots. As I said, confetti on the windshield and on the back window and the windshield and stuff. You know, kind of fogged over for the drinks and stuff, but overall, a pretty solid custom. You see a couple marks there, but overall, for a Bristol win, there's some damage on it, which is good, but it's by no means the best Bristol win, even on this list. So we have some better ones coming. Now, the next car we're going to take a look at, this is going to be the 2006 Casey Kane Texas win. This is with an ARC. Or sorry, this is the Atlanta win. I have the Texas win next. So the Atlanta win, you can see here, very dark around the front. You can see the dirt kind of all around the nose. White valence painted on there. You can see around the front, there's some of that right front rubber buildup and stuff. A little bit on the rear as well. Little dot up there on the windshield, not too bad though. Overall, a pretty clean win. A couple little spots up here, and here. Also, there's another version of this where there's a lot of drinks all over it. So both are pretty good, but I prefer the ones without the drink. So that's this one here, though. The 2006 Atlanta first time you won in that paint scheme. I gotta get a sip of dew. Now, the next car we're going to look at in today's video is going to be the 2006 Texas race win for Casey Kane. This is honestly one of the better ones for his 2006 one. You can see we got the valence up there. The grill is painted in, all blacked in. See all the rubber buildup on the front, stuff on the wheels there. You can see the windshield banner pulled down, and a couple little marks on there as well. Confetti, as you get to the back, that's custom cut Texas-shaped confetti. So that's kind of neat that it has its own unique shape, as it always has. A few little marks back here, not too much. The right front's got a tad bit as well, but overall it's pretty simple. So it's a really solid custom. It's one of those that I definitely enjoy on the 2006 group. There's some good ones, but this is one of the better ones, at least in this paint scheme for sure. All right, now I want to keep some of the good ones for next time, so I'm going to keep 1, 2, 3 there. Let's see. We can do a couple of Carl Edwards ones out of here, and then we'll get to we'll do our top 12 in the next video. So what do I got here? We got 3, we got 6, we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there we go. So we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. All right, we got 12. So the next one I want to show off, this is Carl Edwards' first career win. Now, I got some repairs to make on it, but it is a very nice car. The deck lid has kind of popped off, but that's a custom Scott's decal. It usually actually said that he had won the race there, but you can see the Goodyear is rubbed off the tire. Donut mark there up on the front. We got grill tape and stuff here on the very nose of the car. So that's all covered up. The right side's got some rubber stuff on it as well. Didn't look like he hit the wall in there, but he did win his first career race. It was a very thrilling finish. Everybody kind of remembers it. I'm going to have to probably just glue this in there because I don't think it's just going to keep falling off until the end of time. So I have to find a way to kind of get that pinned in there so it fits good. But a very, very nice custom nonetheless. Oh, my cat just knocked a box down. Hey, bud. You need me to hold you? So, yeah, mid-video, we're going to have to hold this boy. Come on. Oh. There we go. So, anyway, let's show you. You're going to interrupt the video. He may as well be a star. There. Hey, bud. Hey, you. Yeah, he's interested in something. But, anyway, that's Jack. You guys probably haven't seen him much. I like to show him off, or show the cats off. They're, they're my little mans. I got to take care of them boys. All right, you just take care of yourself. All right? You stay out of trouble. There we go. All right, so he's back on the floor. Let's get back on these diecasts. So the next diecast on this list is going to be the 2005 Carl Edwards Atlanta win. So this one is going to be from the fall Atlanta race with the Office Depot car. You can see here, actually I think it's the fall Atlanta race. No, sorry. Fall Texas race. You can see the Office Depot car there. You see the marks around the wheel wells. The grill tape on there is always good, and then some marks around the torque. Rear suspension kind of pushed up in there. Right side's a little dirtied up as well. Again, not a ton of additions that had to be made, but enough that it still looks very, very nice. So that is one of the bonuses to these Carl Edwards cars, is that they had the main paint scheme, and just a couple additions had to be made to them. All right, so 3 left. Those 3 are going to be 2 Kanes and a Martin, so I'm going to save one of the Kanes. But we're going to do the first Kane right now. This is going to be the 2006 Kane Fontana race win. Now, in this race win, this is similar to the Coke 600. Not a ton of differences. Got a little hair there. But you can see down here along the valence, we've got a lot of rubber buildup down there. On the nose, we have some as well. Stuff around here on the wheel wells, here and here. Nice. It's like an all-black wheel in there. See, I'm trying to see if that valence looks smooth. It's kind of smooth, not terrible. But you see a little bit up on the nose, a little bit back here on the left rear corner. The right rear corner has a tiny bit, but not very much. So very, very clean. It is a Fontana car. Didn't have to go 600 miles at Charlotte. That helps. But still, a lack of detail needed, but what detail there was on there still looks pretty darn good. So that is our 2006 Fontana Elite. Now, the next car we're going to look at is the number 5 of Mark Martin. So this car is going to have flared out fenders, which is one of the cooler additions, that they were able to bend the fender out on this side and this side, which is what they did in the Nationwide Series. You can see we got that little plate or grill down there. That is a custom decal. We've got the white valence down there. You can see the number 5. Some marks back here. This is actually made in production, and I've done a video on that. They made a production model, and then this guy made a custom. I like the custom better, so I kept that one. But you can see the flared out fenders look real good. The little bits of detail in there. Obviously, the Elite detail is always good, and that's what this one is. The other one was an ARC. This is an Elite, which I think looks absolutely phenomenal. So, very, very solid detail. Again, not a lot that was needed. The fenders are flared. The valence was painted. The grill plate over here is painted black. We got some marks up here, a little bit on the front, but for the most part, again, base paint scheme with a few additions is the best way to do it. And the last one we're going to do in this Part 1 series, or the Part 1 of the series, is going to be the 2012 Kane Loudon, or New Hampshire win. So this is the Elite version that I have had made. It is basically, you can see the windshield banner up there that was added. You can see the valence and the grille down here with the brake ducts and the extra vents that they have over there. We got a nice yellow valence around the bottom. You can see on the back here, it looks like that tire tape is either coming off or... Let's see, where's that tire tape supposed to go? I'm not sure. It looks like there's a piece of tire tape in there, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to stick to the inside, so I'll just stick it in there. It'll stay. But, yeah, we got a piece of tire tape in there. This was that race where he beat Denny Hamlin. A little bit of mark back here, but overall fairly clean. Right side window was removed because it is a short track type car. So a couple marks up there and then a little bit of stuff speckled around the front. But overall, very, very clean. But it's still one of those Kane cars that not a lot of other people have. So that is pretty much going to wrap up our first half of these custom cars. The other cars, I guarantee you, will be better because they are more of my favorites. I tried to pick some of the other ones first. I definitely have a lot of my absolute favorites in the next grouping. So definitely, if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one when it goes live. That'll be next weekend where we'll do the next 12 of my custom, or the cars that have been customed that I wanted to show off. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, do put your comments down below. Let me know your favorite of the ones I showed off today. But that'll wrap it up for me. Thank you all for watching. This has been Race Craze, and I will see you next week in the next Sunday Special.